Okay. Yay. Hi, everyone. My name is Denise Walsh. I am super excited for today. And you know I always am excited because I love what we do. And I hope that you love what you do as well. This is a Newbie to Ruby Zoom. So I'm going to go through some basic information on how to really launch your business in the first 6 weeks. And then we're going to go through some Q&A. What I love is that this was kind of an impromptu training, and leaders show up. We've got people who are at work. We've got stay-at-home moms. We've got people who've got, are eating lunch and putting their kids down for naps, and you plug in. Why? Because this business is important to you, and you know that there's always something that you can learn. So give yourself a pat on the back. In my eyes, you are identified as a leader, as a worker. You've got a star by your name, and you're the type of person that I want to work with because you've decided that this is important. So needless to say, the first 6 weeks in your business are really, really important because it's all about creating good business habits. Now, a lot of you on this call have been in for more than 6 weeks. So what does that look like for you? It really, at the end of the day, is about building new good business habits for your business as well as training your new distributors. When new distributors sign up, they don't have the habit of generating leads and calling leads and following up, and they don't know what to say and they don't know what to do. And those are often the questions that we get consistently in the first little bit. And so it's our job to help them create the good business building habits. So getting to Ruby in your first 2 months in business is absolutely possible. It just is. I hope you realize that. One of the reasons why I get so excited about this business is because I really know what it can do for you. Not only in my life, but in my team's life. I talked to someone today who's lost over 100 pounds on the products. I talked to another lady who just loves the greens and knows that putting good nutrition in her body is the starting point, and then weight loss will come after that. It's all about feeding your body good nutrition, and she gets passionate about the greens. I know that our products are going to give you more energy. They're going to help you with any pain. They are going to heal what's going on the inside. They're going to cleanse you out. So they're going to help you with your health. They are. I know that the business is going to help you with your wallet. You're going to be able to pay off bills. You're going to be able to pay off debt. You're going to have money for school clothes. But I also know that our team, that this company is going to make you better. It's going to make you better. If you are not a different person in a year working with this company 110% full on, then you're doing something wrong. Because we have something really, really unique. We've got a hot sizzle product that works, amazing supplements that help people, and we've got a compensation plan that pays, and we've got a supportive team environment that focuses on getting better personally. You are going to be emotionally stronger because of your It Works journey. You're going to be emotionally more stable because of your It Works journey, because you're learning how to kind of go with the ebbs and flows. You are going to draw on your strengths that you didn't even know that you had. You are going to get outside your comfort zone and be validated by our team. So you personally are going to grow. You personally are going to dream bigger. You personally are going to get better. And that is why I get so excited about this, and why I believe every single person can and should do this business, which is why I love to follow up and talk with leads, which is why I love to introduce this business to people, because I really know what it can do. Amazing things can happen when you're in a positive, fun community, and you really allow yourself to be invested. So that's the first step. If you're new, are you 100% invested? Because if you are, and you give us a year of 110% fully invested, you will be different. You just will, no questions asked. So are you 100% invested? Ask yourself that question. Why am I here? Why am I here? This is a basic newbie question, but for leaders too. Why are you here? What do you want out of this? Most people aren't bored or busy. Bored and, just like waiting for something else to do. Most people come from a very busy background, and they're adding this to their plate. So why? Tell me why. Like, really think about this, and you may have to write it out. You may have to spend some time, because if it doesn't make you cry like we talked about this weekend, then sometimes it's not deep enough. And you got to really allow yourself to get there. So why? What are you looking for? hope for your kids. You want to break a generational pattern of being in debt. You want to be the first one in your house, in your family, to own their own house. You want to send your kids to college. Like, what is it that's driving you? Because it's not the money. I'm going to ask you in a minute what your number is, but it's not the number that's going to drive you. It's what you're going to do with that number. So you've got to get really excited about it. Another lady I talked to today said she has the skills. She knows what to do. She has to light the fire. And that's your job as a new distributor or brewing leader, is to light that fire within you. What are you working for? Why are you working hard? For me, I'm pulling up another sheet here. For me, I know I'm supposed to be here. We just had a green carpet experience, and all of the Black Diamonds were asked, if they knew then, if we knew then what we knew now, what would we do differently? And Cammie said she would work harder. She would, work a little extra hour of the day. I said that I wish that I would have believed sooner that this is where I was supposed to be. I wish that I would have truly understood the power of this business, and I wish that I would have known and had that confidence that this is where I was supposed to be. And then Stephanie said that she wished that she didn't compare herself, because comparing yourself to other people's story and journey slowed her down. And I think those are some amazing, amazing answers. One of the reasons why I still work just as hard as I did 3 years ago is because I know this is where I'm supposed to be. I have that's so solid in my heart. It's like, you just feel strong and secure and at peace, and I get to help people, and I get to have fun, and I get to have time freedom, and this is where I'm supposed to be. Where else would I get that? Nowhere. Like, what else would I do? You know what I mean? So really think about what you're doing and why you're working hard. And I hope you realize too that this is where you're supposed to be as well. All right, so let me grab my my computer actually got wet on the way home from green carpet, and I have to get a new one, so I'm on my old one, and it's different. Okay, so this is the average monthly earning chart. For new distributors, take a look at this. Truly take a look. What are you looking to make? Okay, this is by month. What are you looking to make? And I can tell you, it all is dependent on the strength of your team. So I know Ruby's making $1,000. I know Ruby's making $200. It really just depends on the health of your team and how much volume you've got running through. So if you promote fast to Ruby, your volume might be lower, so you're not going to have as high of a check. But as your volume grows, then your check will grow too. So take a look at what you want monthly, and just know that this is happening. It's happening. So might as well be you, right? And again, connect that with your why. What do you want? Getting to Ruby is as simple as getting in front of people. And it may be 20 people, it may be 100 people, it may be 1,000 people. Step one in our Steps to Success program is to be on, get in the kit, of course, $99. If you're new, you got a $20 credit in your e-suite that you can redeem because the defining gel is on back order. You want to be commission qualified every month. This is a step you do not want to miss, because this is how you are going to become a product of the product, right? You want to use wraps consistently. You want to use the defining gel. You want to try the facial products. If you have not tried the ProFit, you want to try the ProFit. Like, it's awesome. The greens, we just have new greens that are soy-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan-friendly, GMO-free, like everything, our new probiotics. You want to become a product of the product, because that's what's going to help light your fire. You're going to be passionate about what we have, and you're going to build confidence. So you can go out and introduce it to people. So order at least 80 BV. BV stands for bonus volume, that you can order every month. You can change it up, try something new, doesn't matter. But make sure you're getting something, because getting on the products, trying the products is going to be one way that you stay refueled. Now, your before and after picture is going to make you $1 million. So get a good before and after picture, and then just share it with as many people as possible. Step 2 is about gathering customers. So you want to gather 4 people that want to try this wrap with you or any of the products, right? So there's a few ways that I recommend doing this. First of all, schedule a party within your first month. And honestly, I'd schedule 2. If someone can't come to the first one, be like, no worries, I'm doing it in tomorrow. Or can you come on Saturday, 3 or 6? Which time works for you? Anybody who can't come to your party, you can work to schedule a one-on-one appointment with. Sometimes, you guys, the goal is not about the party itself, because you can invite 50 people and have 2 people show up. That's awesome. Who cares? It's about everyone you connected with on the way to the party. So all those 50 people, even if they couldn't come, they now know you're a networks distributor. They're now curious, they're interested, right? And you can work to schedule a one-on-one appointment or see if they've got any current health goals they're looking to meet, etc. The second thing you want to do is you want to go through your warm market. Like, just think of people. So an idea is to think of all of the schools you've attended, all of the hobbies you've had, sports teams, clubs, groups, community groups, your kids' parents, friends, all these different resources, churches, youth groups, whatever, and make a list. Just make a list. So first you want to make a list of all the places. Then you want to make a list of all the people. So I went to Wheaton. What are some people from Wheaton? Who's this? And you want to create your list. Once you've got it 30 to 50 people on it, go through the products. In your eSuite, I'll show you this in a minute, there's a document section, and you can print off all of the product info sheets and create a binder. This is really helpful for your parties or your one-on-one appointments, because then when they ask you what does this do, you can show them the flyer and read from it. But as you're learning about the products, think of the people on your list. This person might be interested in the relief. This person needs confianza. She has 5 kids under the age of 5, right? This person would love the greens because they're a health nut. This person would love defining gel. Whatever it is, put a product by their name. And then what I would want you to do is to just call, text, or message them. I say call first because calling is stronger. People can hear your passion. They can hear your excitement. It's harder to say no over the phone. It's easier to ignore a Facebook message. But you want to call them and just say something like, hey, Mom. Hey, Aunt Kathy. I'm not sure if you've seen what I've been up to, if you heard about It Works at all, but I am going for a $500 cash bonus because I want to help pay off some of our debt. Or because I want to get school clothes, I want to get school clothes for our boys. Whatever it is, say your why. Be excited and purposeful about your why. Why do you want that bonus? And I was looking through the products, and I thought of you when I read all about the greens. Would you be willing to try it for 90 days and give me your feedback? I can get it to you at my cost. Short, simple, to the point. End in a question. What do you think? Something where they feel like they have to respond, right? But don't be too, like, it's not a script, it's not a page, it's a paragraph, a couple sentences. And then they might come back and say, well, sure, what is it? And you can give them information based on that info flyer sheet. How do I order? You can either go to the website or I can do it for you. Be excited, be confident, and ask for the sale. The next thing you want to do is post on Facebook. So you can say something like, oh my gosh, have you tried a wrap yet? I just tried mine and I can't believe my results. Let me know if you want to see them. And generate curiosity. You can say something like, I'm getting the wraps in. Have you tried one yet? Get people to start commenting. You can do it on hair, skin, and nails, or greens, or another product that you think would be people would enjoy. But your goal is to gather 4 customers. And you guys, you can do that in your first 90 days in business. Your first 30 days in business easily. That's 1 customer a week. And you can honestly do that within your first 72 hours because you have your website immediately and all you need is your phone. So get on it. Don't be fearful. Don't feel like you have to wait until you know everything to start getting in front of people. Not only is this the first step for the Ruby bonus, but every time you gather 2 customers, you get a box of wraps for $25. Sweet. That's more wraps in your inventory. That's how you keep your inventory costs down. And then you can use your auto ship for products you want to try. Step 3 is all about going Ruby. This is about finding teammates that want to build a business too. This is what's so much fun, is doing it together. So find 3 people, 3 people that want to build the business, 3 people that want to make an extra $500 a month. Ask them, do you want to make money while you're trying the product? I'd love for you to be on our team. Let's do this together. And then every time you hang out, it's a business write-off. It's so much fun. And then the goal, you guys, is to teach them to do the same thing. Launch with their party, launch with their hundreds list, launch with Facebook, and get in front of their warm market. I know that you can do it. I know that you can get the Ruby bonus. I just do. I've seen it happen over and over and over again. So the question to ask yourself is why? And are you willing to do what it takes to push yourself outside your comfort zone to get it done? Are your kids worth it? Is your family worth it? Is time freedom worth it? To me, the answer is yes. It absolutely is. And it's not just about the money you're going to make down the road. It's about the person you become in the process. So I'd love to answer any newbie questions, any questions about your party, about getting in front of people, about messaging. Now is the time to ask some questions. And you can do it in the chat, or you can certainly unmute yourself. One thing to know is that I'm going to be doing this consistently during the day because with my new prep program that I'm doing, I'm going to have to start working out at night, and I have to wake up really early to work out before breakfast. So for the next few months, I'm going to do Tuesday at noon, and it will be live, but then the recording can be for those who work full-time or aren't available to get on at that time. So next week, we're going to talk all about parties. So how do you do your party? What does your presentation look like? And how to invite people. So next week's all about parties. So tell me, any questions? Newbie to Ruby, getting started, creating new business habits.
I actually have a question with, can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, so with the recordings that you're going to be doing, each week you're going to have a different topic, or are you going to consistently do the Newbie to Ruby every Tuesday?
I'm going to have a different topic, but it will be all geared towards new distributors.
That's awesome. Thank you.
I do leadership development calls as well, but this is not them.
Right.
Yeah. So I think like next week will be parties, and then we'll do blitzing. We might do a hundreds list one. I've got a whole mentoring schedule that I'll rotate through.
And then you're just going to keep it, like post it that morning or the day before so that we can share it with people?
Yep. I'll do it the day before, and hopefully it works.
Thank you.
Sorry it didn't work this morning. But you know what? Part of it could be I was actually in the car when I started it, so maybe it was because I was on my phone. I don't know. But I'm glad it worked now. Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Mary Beth. Yay. Oh, it's so fun to see people that I don't normally see because it's during the day. All right. Well, a lot of you are more seasoned distributors, so you've probably gone through your first 6 weeks already. But a quick time management before we close. The reason why I say you want to be consistent in your business, whether it's an hour a day or 3 hours a day or 3 hours a week, it doesn't matter. You want to take a look at your schedule and decide when you're going to work your business, especially if you're working full-time and you've got kids at home. You're running around crazy. You're going grocery shopping when it's the busiest time. Like sometimes I think, thank the Lord, I don't have to go shopping on Saturday afternoon. But you've really got to be intentional about your business, just like you're intentional about anything you want to be successful at. So decide when you're going to work your business. During lunch hour, on your drive home, when are you going to work your business? And then your goal during that time is to plant seeds and then follow up. Most of what we do is plant seeds and follow up. And so you'll find that you're going to be working through your hundreds list, you're going to be blitzing, adding more people to it, and you're going to be following up during that time. I would say if you're going to work your business 3 hours a week, 2 hours of that week is going to be spent generating leads and following up with them. So following up with your people, planting more seeds, following up. And then 1 hour would be on training and personal development. So you can, the more amount of hours you work, of course, that ups planting seeds and harvesting, and then the personal development. One thing that I find is that people follow passion, and people follow people they trust. So you want to become somebody that people want to follow. You want to become somebody that people automatically trust and like. That doesn't mean they're going to say yes to you right away. But what that means is that they're curious, they're interested, and if they say yes to anyone, it's going to be you eventually, right? So that's what the personal development is for, to certainly build your belief in the products, the company, but also yourself. And as you continue to become, they say the law of the lid, you can't recruit a 10 if you're not a 10, right? Well, I can tell you I was a 2 when I started, and I grew to be more confident by reading and doing personal development. So decide how you're going to spend that time. And if you need any help figuring that out, let me, your sponsor, know, and we'd love to work with you on that. But all right, well, I don't want this to get any longer. So super excited. Thank you very much for being on with us and jumping on spur of the moment, you guys. You're awesome. And we will be here same time, same time, same place next week. Bye.
Bye.